Over the past year, I found the Google Forms app to be incredibly useful in evaluating my students' understanding. With a really simple quiz, you can quickly assess what they know or don't know, whether it was from the lesson that they're just in or the lesson that took place previously. You could also use it as a form of evaluating their understanding of their homework. So I'm going to go through the steps of how to create a Google form. And then in following videos, I'll go through for you the steps in assessing their responses. So here's where we're going to begin. We're starting already logged in to our Google account. You can see that I'm logged in. My name is appearing here. So make sure that your name appears. Otherwise, you're going to need to log into your Google account. Then I went to my Google Drive. And now that I'm at my Google Drive, I'm going to click on New. I'm going to click on More, and then Google Forms. And so this is going to take me to a blank Google form. So I'm going to click on this, and this is the title. I'm going to type in my title, History of Montreal. And down here, I can type a description. So this could be assessment of your understanding from class, today's class. And here I have an untitled question. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in my question. You'll see here that it's already set up to do a multiple choice question. If I want, I can change to different types of questions. I'm going to do a multiple choice question, but I'll show you examples in other videos of other types. So my question will be, what year was Montreal founded? And so right now I have option 1, and for option 1, I'm going to type in 1967. For option 2, I'll type in 1642. For option 3, and so I'm just clicking on these add option buttons, and it's allowing me just to type in a new option. I'll say 1492. Option 4, 1867. And then finally, I'm going to type the classic none of the above. And when I'm done entering that, I'm just going to scroll down here. I have a couple options at the bottom. I can duplicate my question. I can delete my question. And I like this option here. If I click on this little button, it makes the question required to be answered. So that's really important because students could skip the question and not answer it, and then you won't have a response from them. Okay, so I'm just going to move myself up here a little bit. Actually, I'll go to the corner here. Move myself over here and out of the way. And when I click on this little menu, I get a couple of options. You have description, go to section based on answer, and shuffle your option order. I like this one as well because it shuffles the answers. But I may need to change this to say none of the options given, since that might be the one that ends up first. All right, so I've created one of my questions. And if I want to do a one question quiz, then I'm pretty much ready to send this quiz along. There are a couple of things that I can do. I'm not going to talk about add-ons right yet, but I can change the color palette. I can preview what this looks like. So there it is coming up. And if I go back to my original form, I have settings. Under settings, I actually like that it says that we can automatically collect the respondent Selwyn House School username. This way our students have to be logged into their Google account. You don't have to ask them for their name as one of their questions, and it automatically logs in whose account they're logged in from. Here as well, they can only submit one response, so they can't go back in and do it over and over and over again. This is the confirmation page message that they get once they've actually submitted their response. And then There's a bunch of options here if you want them to be able to submit another response, edit their response, or see a summary of the responses. Okay, then we also have the option of shuffling the question order or showing a progress bar. That's not really important because I'm just asking one question right now. So I'm going to click Save. Actually, I haven't actually saved the name of my form. So let me do that before I go anywhere further. By clicking there, the title that's here pops right up. So that's perfect. Now I'm just going to click away.